If you grew up in the 90s like me, you know just how much fun an N64 with 4 controllers and a copy of Mario Kart 64 could be. Mario Kart was one of the defining multiplayer experiences of the 90s, and Nintendo has managed to carry that legacy on for over 30 years. Over those years, we've gotten 8 main entries, plus arcade games and even mobile games. The Nintendo Switch 2 debuted in June of 2025 and came bundled with Mario Kart World, the 9th entry in the long-running series. This is the first new mainline game in 11 years, following the 5th highest selling game of all time, Mario Kart 8. I played on the brand new Nintendo Switch 2, and after 40 hours in-game, here's my review of Mario Kart World. If you're unfamiliar, Mario Kart is a kart racing game starring characters from different Mario games and spin-offs. You race either locally or online and collect coins to go faster and items to sabotage your enemies. The frantic kart racing fun you expect from a Mario Kart game is here in all its glory. Mario Kart World has 4 main modes: Grand Prix, Versus, Battle, and the new Knockout Tour mode. There's also a new Free Roam mode where you can drive around the entire map seamlessly at your leisure. There's some little challenges to do in the open world that are fun, but the content runs out pretty quickly and actually gets kind of boring. Grand Prix is the classic 4-track race series Mario Kart is known for. Race against 23 others, collect points by placing higher, and see who wins in the end. Versus lets you customize items, rules, and gives you good head-to-head local races. Battle mode sets you loose against other players to see who can hit each other the most or collect the most coins. The new Knockout Tour mode is a battle royale with 24 racers along 6 different tracks. You race 1 lap around a track, then drive to the next, all while trying to stay up in the rankings and out of elimination. I actually like this new mode quite a bit, and it works pretty well online too. The thing I don't like are the connecting laps it makes you do. These are usually just long roads between each track with nothing much in them, and they feel way less fun than the rest of the race. The game's at its best when you've got 4 controllers and a couch. Nothing beats a Grand Prix or a battle with your friends. Overall, racing is as fun as it's ever been in a Mario Kart game, but the new content runs dry pretty quickly and might make some people feel disappointed. Now let's talk about the performance. Mario Kart World is a Switch 2 exclusive and runs buttery smooth on Nintendo's new console. I didn't have a single problem playing this at all, and I didn't get any bugs or glitches. This thing is solid. The game runs just as smoothly in the Switch 2's handheld mode as well. It runs 1440p at 60 FPS docked and 1080p 60 FPS handheld. The soundtrack is full of bangers, and by the way, shout out to Teppei Kawasaki, one of the best bass players I've ever heard. My online connections were also very fast, and I didn't have a single issue with lag or delay during my playthrough. Playing online was actually pretty good. Most of the races were competitive and not unbalanced. I did manage to get a win in a knockout tour, and that felt really freaking good. Getting wins is just a matter of managing items and learning tracks, and losing doesn't really feel unfair as much as it does a learning experience. I was surprised at how much fun I had online. I thought I was just going to get spanked immediately, but it actually went better than I thought. There's 30 tracks to choose from with 50 characters, and this might sound a little weird, but that's actually a negative. 30 tracks is a lot on paper, yes, but the previous Mario Kart game had, get ready for this, 96 tracks. Coming from 96 tracks to 30 feels like going from an ocean to a puddle. I get that Nintendo is probably going to release more as time goes on, but I already paid for the game, so I'd like it now, please. My problem with the characters isn't in their numbers, it's in how they're organized. Most characters have a bunch of outfits that you can unlock while racing, and that part's actually really fun. The not so fun part is that each outfit takes up the space of an entire character in the menu. It makes moving through the menus kind of tedious, and it's frustrating when they could have very easily put the outfits in a sub-menu for each character. Overall, Mario Kart World runs silky smooth and playing online is fun, but that character screen is just a mess, and I wish it didn't run out of things to do so quickly. Nintendo released Mario Kart World at $79.99, making it $10 more expensive than most new games on the market. I was able to get it for a lot less through the Switch 2 console bundle at $500, effectively making the game $50. Nintendo seems to think the newest Mario Kart is worth more than any other game out there. Now before they make everyone poor, I'll give it a score from 1 to 4. On the revolutionary Dinkus 4-star scale, Mario Kart World gets 3 out of 4 stars. This is classic Mario Kart fun, but if I'm being honest, it's almost insulting to charge more money than any other game for objectively less content. Mario Kart World has 30 tracks and costs $80. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had 96 tracks and cost $60. The biggest negative about this game is its price. The racing is fantastic. Some of the new things work, some of them don't, but overall the gameplay is very good and I had a fun time. I was able to get Mario Kart World for $50, and if that were its retail price, this game would have been 4 stars, because all of a sudden, that's a great deal. Unfortunately, I just can't justify spending more money than any other game on the market just because Nintendo thinks they can get away with it. Buy this game, but make sure it's on sale.